Now, I've read some funny old headlines in my time. Read some funny old headlines this week. But this one, I actually just had to ask Chris, who's producing me, because Dean's no doubt on the Raz somewhere. No, Dean's off to see Peter Blex's live show. That's correct. That's why he's skiving off work tonight. I said to Chris, is this a thing? Really? He's like, yeah. The Tories have invited Sharon Osbourne to stand as their candidate in Birmingham's upcoming local elections against a convicted terrorist. This is, of course, old Shahid Butt, who said some pretty choice things in his times past and handed a 5-year sentence on terrorism charges as well, after plotting to blow up the British consulate, an Anglican church and a hotel in Yemen. Oh, what a lovely man. Oh, of course, yeah, that's right. We need him in local government. Anyway, Sharon Osbourne, wife of the late Ozzy Osbourne, said she would move to Birmingham and run in the ballots for the inner city Sparkhill ward to prevent him from gaining a council seat. Really? She wants to move to inner city Sparkhill and be a local councillor? Wow. I wouldn't say no, would you? Let's speak now to Councillor Ken Wood, who's Deputy Lord Mayor for the Conservatives. Ken, great to have you on the programme. I mean, never before has a local election competition looked so interesting, quite frankly.
I think what it does demonstrate very clearly is Sharon's love for the city. I mean, certainly as Lord Mayor and as Deputy Lord Mayor, having met Sharon, that love of the city just oozes from her. I had the privilege of presenting her with Ozzy's Lord Mayor's Awards earlier on this year. And it doesn't just ooze from Sharon, but it oozes from all of the family. The love for Birmingham is unbelievable. And certainly from our point of view, to have her talent join us on the council would be absolutely phenomenal. And when you compare the difference, the difference between us trying to attract talent, people who can actually help us put Birmingham back on the map for the right reasons, rather than for all the wrong reasons, I would welcome it with open arms. I
mean, wrong reasons, like that utterly disgraceful news, the revelations that the Chief of Police of West Midlands was basically in the pockets of some of the community leaders in the Aston ward in particular, taking command from them, it seems, over whether Jewish footballers can go and watch their team playing Aston Villa. And not just that, it seems they made that decision because these Jewish footballers would have had their lives risked. They'd have been beaten up by a Muslim mob. So how sectarian is politics in Birmingham? How long have you been serving as a councillor, and have you seen huge changes to the way people are being elected and the way they're managing local affairs?
Obviously, I can't comment on how the other parties choose their candidates, and I wouldn't dream to do that. I think what we are seeing is I don't think it's sectarianism or extremes, like it's just differences of opinion that are being brought to bear. I mean, the thing with the Chief of Police, there's obviously still inquiries going on about that. What happened in the banning of the fans, I completely and utterly disagreed with it at the time. I think it was the wrong decision. It was an abhorrent decision. It created problems. And what I've found, again, is Lord Mayor going round the city. The city is a very, very friendly city, and we do not need headlines, either locally or internationally, that try and make it out to be anything else.
Yeah, it does. It does worry me. I mean, when I look at some of the demographics of parts of Birmingham, and when I hear of stories like that, and then I see Shahid Butt wanting to stand, it does make me deeply concerned indeed.
But what you've got to bear in mind that in Birmingham we've got over 100 different nationalities, over 200 nationalities speaking basically 100 different languages, and it's a wonderful, wonderful melting pot, Birmingham. And I just do wish that people would stop giving us the headlines, and I dare say that the politicians don't help in giving us the headlines that we do not want and that are basically unwelcome. And that's why we would certainly welcome somebody like Sharon on our side of the chamber, with her talent, her international contacts, etc., etc. it'd be wonderful for the city.
Well, this is what she might be up against. Let's watch a clip now. Shahid Butt talking about the Birmingham local election on TikTok.
With the help of Allah, with your support, and with these guys behind me, I know we're going to take this, inshallah.
Inshallah. Remember that.
Remember that. I really find that guy comical. I shouldn't, because he's not funny at all. Ahmed Yaqub, who's founded the Independent Candidate Alliance. That sounds innocuous. I bet it isn't. Ken, thank you ever so much for joining me. Councillor Ken Wood there saying to Sharon Osbourne, come on, put your money where your mouth is. Do it, girl. We'd welcome you. I certainly think it would make local elections a little bit more spicy. Right.